What is going on, my fellow Raiders, Doomers, Crusaders, and Scullies? You know what day it is. It is Show and Tell Saturday. What? Yeah, albeit it's a little bit of a late Show and Tell Saturday. I very much apologize for that. It's been a great week, very eventful week. Things are starting to slowly get back into normalcy in my life, so I've been kind of taking a little bit of a break on the California Jones page to kind of take care of personal business, but it's all great things, all amazing things, and stay tuned for a couple of more updates regarding our next event. But today, you probably noticed something a little bit familiar to my right. Your left, my right, depending on how you're looking at it in the context of this camera. And then you're thinking to yourself, Morgan, you already did a jacket video with Nathan, right? Yes, but not this one. This, my friends, is a brand new, newly acquired truck chase jacket made by Diego over at Steele and Jones in Argentina. And I'll tell you what, this is by far the best Indiana Jones jacket I have ever owned. So let me tell you a little bit of a backstory. I've only known Wested jackets. And of course, as you are aware, Wested is the company that was commissioned by Lucasfilm to design and create the original jackets for the first 3 films. And so it's very, very easy and simple to go to them and order great jackets, and you know, it covers all the bases, it has that novelty of being the jackets that were made for the film and everything, and it satisfies a lot of people, including myself. I owned a standard Raiders jacket for years. I owned, if you remember in my previous video, I owned a Wested Raiders Hero in pre-distressed lambskin. And then more recently, I had a Wested Raiders Legacy jacket. All of those have been sold. All of those have been sold. And more recently, the Hero jackets have been sold, so I could put money down for this guy. This is their truck chase jacket, and if you're familiar with the, of course, truck scene in Raiders of the Lost Ark, Indiana Jones has a very specific looking jacket, and Diego over at Steele and Jones was able to acquire a photo of the actual screen-used jacket worn by Harrison Ford, including the bullet hole for this arm. Including the bullet hole in the arm, so you know that it's absolutely screen accurate, and it was screen used. So they were able to sample the pieces, they were able to look at the grain, they were able to look at everything in order to replicate the perfect looking truck jacket. But not only is this a perfect truck jacket, this is just an all-around great Raiders of the Lost Ark jacket. This is in their chocolate lambskin, and it smells so clean, so fresh. And then you're probably thinking to yourself as well, Morgan, this isn't clean at all. This is beaten to hell and back. It looks like it was literally dragged under a truck. Why did you distress it? Well, I wasn't the one that distressed this. Diego himself actually distressed this jacket. And the cool thing about Diego in his distressing process is that he distresses the jacket before he actually sews the jacket together. So the construction of the jacket is superbly strong, as if it was brand new. But the distressing of the surface of the jacket looks like it's been through years and mileage of adventures, right? I'll go into further detail on the grain here in a moment, because I'm already noticing some more pieces of leather that I've only owned this for a few days now. And truth be told, I've actually slept in it for a few days, and it's super comfortable, and I'll get to that in just a second. This was tailor-made for me, and I ordered it from Steele and Jones less than a month ago. and his process was extremely detailed. He asks that you measure your close enough indie jacket or an indie jacket that you currently own that best fits you, so that way he knows how to tailor measure and tailor cut the jacket that he is going to be making for you. And he leaves no stone unturned. Like, if there's any questions or any sort of uncomfortability or hesitancy on anything, then he will reach out to you immediately, and he is super reliant, and his turnaround time in responding to you via email or Facebook Messenger is extremely fast. So you never feel like you're in the dark. You always feel like you're extremely informed, extremely up to date, and he's just as excited as you are in making this jacket for you. He's just as excited because, as we all know, a lot of the gear that we see, the best gear, are made by the fans. So who better to make a screen accurate Raiders jacket than a fan of Raiders, right? So let me go ahead and turn this baby around, because you're gonna see some amazing grain on the back of this jacket. My goodness. So, as you can see, the distress marks up here, the grain down here, still all chocolate lamb. There are a few not as screen accurate features of this jacket that I personally preferred. For example, the side buckles, the square buckles that you see on his jacket. In Raiders, they're actually reinforced with very sharp metal prongs. And if you were to sit on any sort of furniture or anything like that, you'd run risk of destroying your furniture and potentially destroying your jacket. So I made sure to go with the safer option, as Diego offers, and it still looks very screen accurate to me. And from a distance, it's perfect. And the liner of this jacket, the screen accurate version of the jacket has a polyester liner. So everything that you see from the sleeves, the inside of the sleeves, all the way to the body of the jacket, it's all polyester. But I decided to go for cotton because, one, I sweat no matter what time of year, so polyester and me just don't agree with each other. And two, it's a lot more easy to maintain for many years to come. And the cool thing about this, though, is that you still have a polyester lining in the pockets, which I'll flip over here. In the side pockets here, there's definitely polyester lining in there. And on the inside pocket flap, you can see the very world famous Steele and Jones logo on the inside pocket, which is screen accurate, because on the Raiders jackets, this label, you would think, would be up here, like the Berman and Nathan's label. No, for Raiders it was in here. So, but on the inside pocket, it's polyester, which is great. And yeah, let me see if I can bring this in closer to you. See the ribbing? How amazing that is. Look at that. And it's so incredibly soft. That's the thing. It doesn't feel rough, like unnecessarily so. And just look at those pockets. I'll tell you what, Diego did such an amazing job in replicating a truck chase jacket. And truth be told, I was heavily inspired by Trent Ryan, because he has a truck chase jacket that was actually made from the same leather badge that Diego made my truck chase jacket out of. And in the notes, in the order notes, we both agreed that this was going to be basically not only a replica of the truck chase jacket, but a replica of Trent's jacket. So it's like double fan service for both Trent Ryan and Raiders of the Lost Ark. But this jacket is just everything that I could have ever hoped an Indiana Jones jacket could be. And not only does Diego offer Raiders jackets, but he also offers Doom, Crusade, and Crystal Skull in different leathers as well. And you can also ask for a jacket that coincides with a particular scene that you are a big fan of. So, for instance, this is of course a truck chase, and then you can also get a jacket that is replicated from like the Flying Wing in Raiders, or Hawaii, the Hawaii cut, meaning South America 1936 in the beginning of the film, or the Well of Souls, because all those jackets had uniquely different features, which is really, really cool, and it's a really, really great indication that Diego and his team at Steele and Jones know what they're doing. And not only does Steele and Jones create amazing jackets, but they also create very screen accurate fedoras as well. So if you're in the market for a fedora, and especially a jacket, because my God, I highly recommend Steele and Jones. The moment you've all been waiting for, I'm gonna put it on. Here we go. Yeah, that is nice. Set that up a bit. Yeah. Best fitting jacket I've owned so far in my life. Let me point this camera down just a bit. There we go. Yes, there it is. Beautiful. Ain't she a beaut, Clark? The glorious jacket fits very well with my overall Raiders intentional look. I can make this into a Raven bar scene. I can make this into Streets of Cairo. I can make this into a truck chase. It's distressed enough to where it can really be any scene, even though this is advertised as a truck chase jacket. And it's very light, it's very comfortable, it's just, you can wear it when it's a little bit warmer out, you can also wear it when it's cold out, and there's enough room for it to be layered with other winter clothes. So even if I wanted to do a Mystery of the Blues, that would be even great. I would have to grow this out a little bit more. But yeah. So there is the Steele and Jones Raiders of the Lost Ark truck chase jacket. Now let me just finish this off with a couple of announcements. First announcement being, we're really excited to get this event happening in October. Now, I want to preface it by saying we are fully aware and we fully understand the COVID-19 Delta variant that is raging on in Los Angeles and all over the world, of course. And we are definitely going to adapt and keep up to date with that information as it evolves. So we want to make sure that we can do this event safely, but we also want to make sure that we can do this event in the way that we had intended and planned on this event. So we are still on for October, most likely late October. Not on Halloween, of course, but during around that time. But we're gonna go ahead and finalize that date very soon, so we will keep you up to date on that. We're also working on our website, so stay tuned on that. We are working on a Patreon page as well. If you remember from our Show and Tell Saturday previously, a few weeks ago, Andrew Newell, one of our co-founders, mentioned that a Patreon page might be really good in order to fund things that we really want to plan for when it comes to showcasing our event and hosting our event. And it's going to be really exciting. So we're going to get that set up as well. And not only are we going to set up a Patreon, but we're going to get business cards set up so where it will have like a QR code that could go to like an All My Links page, and then you'll have all the social media and all the Patreon and everything and anything that has to do with California Jones. You're going to be able to find it there. So it's going to be really, really great, and we're going to make sure that we have that for you very soon. And just a quick shout out to Nathan Smith Finley as a representative and another co-founder of California Jones. He's going to be flying out to Colorado to meet with the Colorado Jones boys, not the California Jones boys, because he's already met those. but the Colorado Jones boys and gals as a representative and ambassador. So it's going to be really, really fun to kind of collaborate, and hopefully we can get more people on board for our California event. But other than that, show me your Steele and Jones jacket. Show me your truck chase jacket. Show me what you think. What do you think of this jacket? Does it look pretty good? I feel good in this jacket. I don't know about you, but yeah, this definitely looks really nice. For sure. With my Herbert Johnson, of course. So, thank you very much, as always, for a late, albeit, show and tell Saturday. I hope you guys have an amazing weekend, and I hope to hear more comments and questions and concerns from you soon regarding California Jones, the future of California Jones, and what you want to see in our event. We're still brainstorming. We're still getting all of our ideas together. We're going to have more meetings coming up. It's going to be really, really great, and this event is going to be awesome. So until next time, fortune and glory as always, and I'll see you soon.